title ambitions, players out of contract, and the perfect goalkeeper. Welcome everybody, how are we doing this fine morning? Leeds United, still sinking in, isn't it? It's so weird. We are Premier League, it's absolutely bizarre. I'm still sort of just getting over the hype. We had a brilliant show last night on Battle Lines, of which I definitely advise you guys all to watch. There was a little bit of bit emotional towards the end. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but we're going to be getting into these topics today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below as well. Please like, comment and subscribe to the One Leeds fan channel. It's been an amazing month, the best month ever the channel's had in its existence. So that's literally all of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, it'd be nowhere near the growth of the channel. Watch hours, views, it's been through the roof. So thank you so much. And it's always more than I can imagine. But today we're going to be speaking about, and guys as well, if you're interested, we have got Patreon, we have got the Leeds Live Lounge, which has now been uploaded. Generation Leeds will be coming to your airwaves very soon as well. But yeah, I wanted to discuss players out of contract. Let's start off with that. I know it's always a bit of a sassy topic, and then we're going to get on to Leeds' lofty title ambitions over the next couple of weeks, whilst the sun comes out and reflects all of our moods in this period. But yeah, the players out of contract, we were speaking about this last night when it comes to Burnley, and you look at CJ Egan-Riley, you look at Brownhill, you look at big players, you know, Bashir Humphries, Ian Fleming. Now we know there's obligations there's options to sign, of course, but Leeds United on the other side of it, interestingly, are in a kind of all right space really when it comes to contracts, and Junior Firpo and Joe Rothwell and Manor Solomon when it comes to loan players, obviously going back, but then players actually out of contract. Leeds are in an okay situation right now, not a bad situation in comparison to the squad churn really and the turnover. So yeah, as I'm going to head back this way actually, I fancy a coffee, fancy an espresso. But yeah, so it's interesting when you look at the squad dynamic, how much it's going to change. I think Leeds will be okay. I think when we look at the summer and we look at the changes that are going to have to be made within the squad in terms of calibre of player, that's something we can talk about. And that's something where, as Marco Silva's quite rightly said for Fulham yesterday in his press conference, he actually said the gap is getting bigger and bigger and bigger between the Premier League and the Championship, which I thought was kind of interesting because he's bridged that gap quite recently and been one of the success stories when it comes to making Fulham very, very competitive. But yeah, and that's kind of where we want to be really, isn't it? But in terms of Leeds' churn when it comes to out of contract players, Junior Firpo has murmured obviously that he'll be, can't wait for next season, Premier League, Leeds United, and you wonder where his future's at. Let me know in the comment section below, what would you do with Junior Firpo? For me, I'm not 100% sure, and it kind of tarnishes me. Last season's, obviously Premier League, the other seasons I should say, Premier League campaign, and how well that went with Firpo in there. We know in the Championship you kind of get a little bit more licence to be aggressive because you're not going to get caught out at the back, but we know in the Premier League, especially with Junior, I mean, do you guys think he's developed? So let me know in the comment section below in terms of under Daniel Farke and being in the Championship, do you think he's a better player? Because if so, if football is based on a meritocracy, which we all hope it is, then he should get a chance in the Premier League, shouldn't he? But would he be first or second string? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, I wanted to also speak on... what should we go for next? I wanted to speak about the perfect goalkeeper. Now, Leeds don't have this right yet. We don't have the perfect goalkeeper. We speak continuously about what's happening next, but I think the first port of call, not only is it going to be the out of contract players, this, that and the other, but I am fully expecting Leeds United to already be talking to goalkeepers and goalkeepers agents and trying to get that one signed, sealed and delivered. Paraga's come out and said that they're going to be aggressive this season. They're going to effectively attack the Premier League, and that's exciting stuff, isn't it? Really, really exciting stuff. Because hopefully we're going to go into the Premier League with tenacity and a bit of vigour. That's going to be a bit different to maybe the other two teams, who knows? But yeah, when it comes to that side of things, when it comes to the perfect goalkeeper, who is the perfect goalkeeper? Who do you guys think is the perfect goalkeeper? Let me know in the comment section below. For me, I think it's gonna come down to a couple I think it's going to be down to 2 when it comes to expectation. Now, I'm predicting Aaron Ramsdale. I know Chelsea are apparently looking at him in terms of bringing him in, so that can impact it, of course. But I think Leeds are going to be looking at Aaron Ramsdale. The second one who I think we're going to be looking at, it's just my opinion, but I think it's going to be Sam Johnston. Easily gettable, 32 years of age. I think that one is, and look, my reasoning behind it isn't there. I just firmly believe that these are 2 goalkeepers right now who are on the circuit and who are easily gettable, or gettable with a little bit less competition than maybe the rest. But let me know what you think on those 2 names in the comment section below, and do you guys have any alternatives? But for me, it's kind of those 2 at the minute are standing out. And if you're to do it without competition, without the greatest competition anyway, it would not surprise me if Leeds were to maybe go for a Sam Johnston. But we'll wait and see on that one. We'll wait and see. Maybe, maybe not. There's a couple of other names in there, but could be wayward. But you guys let me know in the comment section below who you would go for and why. And it's realistic, obviously. But goalkeeper's so important next season, we all know that. And lofty title ambitions is where I wanted to finish on. The fantastic Leeds United this season could get to that 100-point mark, and we could be there on the 5th of May, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully I'll see a few of you guys there on the promotion parade, which I'll be definitely heading down to. I know we've got a few of us coming down, I believe, which will be great, from the Patreon and stuff like that. And if Leeds, do you care? Do you care if Leeds win the title now? Notoriously, the title winners seem to have a very tough game on the first day of the season. It feels like the Premier League almost pip it as Leeds versus Liverpool, or Leeds versus Man City, or Burnley versus Man City, or Sheffield United versus Man City, or whatever it's going to be. And you do wonder if that's kind of how these fixture lists are going to work, with that big blockbuster Sky Sports game on the opening day of the season. But, you know, that can work for multiple teams, can't it? But you do wonder if Leeds are going to be put on there like we were against Liverpool in the COVID season. That'll be interesting to see if that happens. What do you guys think? But yeah, I think the title would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd put a gloss on it. Do I think we'll win it? I do. I do think we'll win it. I think the only thing is going to be the fixture congestion now. You've got, obviously, Millwall coming up against Burnley on the last day of the season. Are Millwall going to be out of it by then? Are they going to have any, ability to get into that top 6? If they win this weekend, I know they've got Swansea this weekend. They've won 5 on the bounce. If they beat Swansea, they're going to go into that Burnley game with a little bit of vigour. Borough, Coventry on the last day of the season. Could Millwall look at that and say we can get in there then? So you kind of got to look at all these predicaments. Are these teams going to be up for it? Are the Leeds players going to be on the sauce? Scott Parker's Burnley, are they going to be on the sauce as well? Is that going to affect us? Didn't affect us, did it, when we're under Bielsa? Didn't affect us at all going to Derby and that absolutely beautiful guard of honour. But yeah, I do wonder how it's gonna work out, to be honest. But I do think Leeds will win it. I think kind of when you look at the fixtures as well, us up against Bristol City, I just have if we perform to that level, I know Stoke were poor, but if we perform to that Bristol City level, they just don't have a chance. But if there's a little bit lesser of a performance, and maybe Farke gives other players chances, which I don't know if he's going to do, but he might do. It could be an interesting affair, and they've still got something to play for, haven't they? We've also got, on the last day of the season, Plymouth. Could Plymouth be in with a shout at all, still of staying up? And I know, obviously, they've got QPR, haven't they? When obviously you look at Burnley, so they've got QPR, then they've got Millwall, obviously Leeds have got Bristol, then Plymouth. Who's got the most to play for? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, but I'm predicting a riot. I'm predicting a Leeds title win and celebrations on Monday. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure you check out Battle Lines, and I'll see you in a bit.